Hey everyone, and welcome back to another Jazzy Wicks candle review. Today I'm reviewing the last 3 scents from the new Woodland Road Trip collection by Yankee Candle here in the UK. So I have already reviewed Farm Fresh Peach, which I will put the link to that in the description down below, just in case you want to watch that one. I managed to get that one in a medium jar, but so I could get the reviews out for these quicker. You can see I have got the crumble pots from Wax Addicts, who I'll also link down below. They've also got the Farm Fresh Peach scent. If you do want the whole collection, they have got it. So I'm going to start with Woodland Road Trip, that's at the top. All of these new scents that they've released here in the UK are only available in large or medium jars, which is really disappointing. No wax melts, no votifs, no small jars. So if you want to try these in any other format other than these crumble pots, you're going to have to buy a large or a medium jar, which is very disappointing. I wish they really did give us some more wax melt scents, but they seem to really be cutting them down here in the UK. So let's start with Woodland Road Trip. The large jar on Yankee Candle is $24.99. The medium is $20.99. The fragrance notes for this one are green mandarin with frosted jasmine, white rose, Douglas fir, white vetiver, clay, lovely, sage, Madagascar, vanilla bean, white suede, and labdanum. Don't know if I'm pronouncing that last one right. So that's the notes for that one. And I'll say this one hasn't been my favourite. I wasn't too impressed with the peach one either. So if you go back and watch that review, it wasn't that one, and the freshly tapped maple were the ones that I was looking forward to the most, and the peach one was really disappointing. So obviously you can go back and watch that review if you like, but just to let you know, it was disappointing. Woodland Road Trip. So the main notes that I really got from that, probably more the mid notes, the fir, the white vetiver, the sage. It's a little bit of a musky scent. It's not very strong. Don't know if it'd be any better if you got the jar and put it under a lamp, but considering this is sort of like getting them from Wax Addicts is sort of like having it in a tart format. But I burnt it twice. I used the whole crumble pot and I just didn't get much scent from it at all. I think between the peach one and this one, if you're burning them in a really, really small room, you're going to appreciate them a bit more, but there's hardly any throw on there that really reaches far. It was a little bit of a musky scent, but like I say, it just didn't go far. I still think the peach one was better than Woodland Road Trip. So Woodland Road Trip, peach, I'd go for the peach out of the two if you're going to go for either of those. Throw rating, probably like a 2 out of 10, probably being a bit harsh there, but I think you'll get a completely different scent from this if you did burn it in a smaller room. But you shouldn't have to worry about things like that with a brand like Yankee Candle. It shouldn't, obviously understand if you're burning it outside or something, you're not going to smell it at all, but to be burning it in a room where I walk through all the time and I'm sitting there and I'm in and out, I couldn't hardly smell anything. It was just a very, very light musk scent. Autumn Sunset. Again, only large and medium jar. The notes for this one are orange and lemon, cedarwood, lavendin, heliotrope. These, I feel like they make some of these up sometimes. Amber, sandalwood, and oud. So for me, this one was more amber and sandalwood. I would say so far in my list, Woodland Road Trip the worst, peach slightly better, Autumn Sunset is coming in second place. So this is, I wouldn't get this thinking that it's going to be really orangey or lemony. It was more amber, sandalwood, cedarwood. It was more of those sort of scents, more than the top orange and lemon notes. I would have liked it to have more orange and lemon, but for me, it was more, again, very, very autumnal scents, the amber, the sandalwood, the cedarwood, but I just wish the orange or the lemon would have come out just a little bit more on it. There's no reviews currently for it on the Yankee Candle website. There isn't any reviews on there yet for the Woodland Road Trip one either, just to see what other people think. But again, it's better than Peach and Woodland Road Trip. So Autumn Sunset, it's okay. It's not a scent that I would overly choose to get again, but I'm not a massive fan of the musky scents. But for the throw rating, I'll definitely say we're looking at a 6 or a 7 out of 10. So a lot higher than Peach and Woodland. So nice. If you like your musky scents, I would recommend it. I think it'd be a lot better if you did get it in the large jar and put it under your lamp as well with that Autumn Sunset one. And now the star of the show, and I should have known that this was going to happen because this was the one that I was looking forward to the most with the peach one. So obviously when I tried the peach one and it was disappointing, I was scared that this freshly tapped maple wasn't going to be what I wanted it to be, but the star of the whole collection is freshly tapped maple. This has been absolutely lovely, and I thought it would be. I didn't see any reason for it not to be, because I feel like any of the mapley sort of scents that Yankee Candle do, they always get it right. So the notes of this are sweet orange zest with whipped milk, turbinado sugar, bourbon maple sugar, coconut cream, sugared cinnamon, salted caramel, vanilla bean and sugared praline. So for me, I don't get no orange zest. This is purely, again, those middle notes really. Bourbon, maple sugar, slight hint of cinnamon, but if you're not a cinnamon fan, I wouldn't avoid this because it isn't overly cinnamon. If you've got slight hints of it, but it's not like pow in your face cinnamon. But the main scents from this are salted caramel, the vanilla bean, the bourbon maple sugar. It has been absolutely lovely, and I got even a few burns, and I do keep my little electric tart warmer on all day, so I've got a good few days just out of the crumble pot, and I did tip the whole lot in there all at once. It has been amazing. If you like the maple pancake scents and bits like that from Yankee Candle, definitely go and grab one of these while you can. I think if you get the large or medium jar, even if you burn it by the wick or put it under the lamp, I think you're going to have lovely results. I think burning it under the lamp would be amazing if you do get a jar. So, as I had hoped and expected, freshly tapped maple has been the best one. Really, really enjoyed it. I'm 100%, I'm giving it, I'd probably give it a 10 out of 10, which for me with Yankee Candle is quite rare. Maybe a 9 out of 10 if I was trying to be really harsh. But it has been a really, really nice scent to have. Really strong, not disappointing whatsoever. This has been the shining star of the whole Woodland Road Trip collection. And I really thought it would be, because like I say, if you like the maple pancake scents, definitely go and grab this. It is a really, really nice burn. If you're not a food fan of the food sort of scents, then maybe not for you. But like I say, don't be put off by the cinnamon. I know a lot of people aren't fans of cinnamon. You either love it or you hate it normally with the candles, but this isn't super strong cinnamon. It's just a very underlying tone. It's more that, like I say, the vanilla, freshly, the bourbon maple, so lovely. So overall for the whole collection, disappointing that only 2 formats of each scent. But I will be doing a update video of some new information that we have of new scents for 2022 within the week coming. So keep your eyes peeled for that. And I know that there are going to be more formats in those. So when the UK is not being forgotten about completely. But unfortunately for this collection, you are going to have to purchase a large or medium jar, unless you do go to Wax Addicts like I do and get the little crumble pots just to see what ones you like. It's good for the money to try and find out before you commit to buying a large jar. So Woodland Road Trip, worst one. Then we've got Peach, okay if you're in a really small room. Autumn Sunset, lovely musky scent. Again, not the strongest of them all, but still a very nice scent. I think it would be beneficial if you had this and put it under a lamp, electric lamp warmer. Freshly tapped maple, the star of the collection, absolutely wonderful. Really, really nice. If you're going to get any of them out of the 4 and you like to go off of what I suggest, definitely get the maple one. I don't think you'll be disappointed with it at all, and it's gonna get its money's worth. It's not gonna be one that you start burning and want to bin it because it doesn't smell of anything. So if you've tried any of these new scents, let me know what you think, and I'll get some new reviews out for you soon.